up, y'all? It's your girl Maya back at it again with another video. If you're new, let me not be rude. My name is Maya. I am 15 years old and you're watching my channel. As you guys read by the title down below, I'm finna be doing an updated Q&A video. I did like a lot of these on my channel, like 4 or 3. So y'all had a couple questions that y'all really wanted to know because I asked y'all to ask me some questions on Instagram. If you don't follow my Instagram, it's right here. I don't be on here much, as you guys can clearly tell, but I definitely be on the gram. So make sure you guys go follow me at prettigiirlmya, with pretty with an I at the end and girl with 2 I's in the middle and Maya MYA, period. It should be on the screen. So without further ado, wait, actually, I know y'all saw that new intro right there. Get into the new intro. Get into the new intro. Yes, made by the best. But yes, without further ado, let's get right into the video. So let's just hop right into it. Get into the edges, y'all. Get into the edges. Yes, ma'am. Y'all, my edges grew. We're not gonna get into that though. And I did my eyebrows. Period. If y'all want a tutorial, hit me up in the comments. But without further ado, let's get right into this first question. So the first question I have is, what is something you never seen yourself doing? Personally, something I never seen myself doing was, that's actually a weird question. It's not weird, it's actually a pretty good question. But something that I never seen myself doing. When I do stuff, I kind of think about it before I do it. That's not, well, honestly, we're going to come back to this question because I'm going to think about it, then I'm going to come back to that question. So the next question is, do you have any new interests? So, do I have any new interests? Honestly, y'all, I did not sit up there and think about these questions before I started the video. But do I have any new interests? Any new interests? I do. I actually do have a couple new interests. Oh, I have a couple new interests. I have a couple new interests, if that's a word. But yes, I do. So I'm actually now getting into doing my own wigs. Like, I really like, I watch wig videos like 24/7. So actually that is a very big step for my YouTube channel as well, because I don't post much now, but this summer, baby, yes, I'm planning on, I'm not going to give y'all too much tea, but I'm planning on switching my channel around. If you know, you know. But yes, I love, like, I don't love because I only did a wig one time and I recorded it for y'all. I did my first wig with y'all. So if you have not checked out that video, make sure you go check out that video. But yes, I feel like I'm going to love to put my own wigs on, because me, if I don't gotta pay for something, baby, I'm not gonna pay for it. If I can learn how to do it myself, I'm going to learn how to do it myself. So yes, I'm very interested in starting to do my own wigs and starting to install my own wigs. And yes, super excited about that. That is one of my new interests. And I thought I was interested in tennis, but I changed my mind. Like, I'm not interested in tennis. That's gonna be one of these questions. But yes, I'm not interested in tennis anymore. And yes, that wasn't part of the question, but there you go. So the next question is, how is your first year of high school going? So if you guys know, I am in the 9th grade. I'm sure you guys know because I told you guys plenty of times. I have a whole video on it. But if you haven't checked out that video, make sure you go check out that video. But my first year of high school is actually going pretty well. Like, I don't want to bash you because it's nothing really bad that happened my first year. Like, I'm really liking high school. Like, it's more like freedom and stuff, but it's just like the strictness of my high school, it's just over the top. Like, you don't ever have to be that strict over being late to class. Like, I'm actually really starting to like it. Like, if you guys know my Instagram, like, when I first started high school, this like has nothing to do with it, but like when I first started high school, I had like 600 followers on Instagram. Girl, I got 1,700 followers now. like, period. But that was not part of the question. But my first year of high school is actually going really, really good. Like, my grades are really, 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 really good. And honestly, people were saying, like, it's going to be harder and stuff like that. It's actually really easy to me. But, not to put that out there or anything. But, like, it's actually, like, really easy to me. But with high school, you actually, and I'm going to do a separate video on this too. Like, what to do when going into 9th grade, this, that, and the third. You actually have to stay to yourself a lot. And it's very easy to get sidetracked on to do something else that you're not supposed to do. So, you have to stay very, very focused. But my first year of high school is going pretty good. And I've got 2 more months until your girl going to be in the 10th grade. So, period. So, yes, it's going good. I cannot complain. So, I got a lot of how is school questions. So, that's why I had to go in depth on that one a little bit more. But somebody else asked me, what's my favorite things to do? If you know me, my favorite things to do, like, one of my favorite things to do is I love to dance. Like, I love to dance, but I don't really do that all the time. One of my favorite things to do. Y'all, when I say I did not think about these questions, like, I just said, okay, I asked some questions, I'm gonna get on the camera and answer them. I did not plan this through that good. But one of my favorite things to do is cheer. I love to cheer. Like, cheering is literally my happy place when it's on the good parts, when it's positive. Because with dealing with girls 24/7 can be a little hectic. So cheer can be very stressful from time to time. So, but cheer is my favorite thing to do. I love to dance. I love to express myself through cheer. And I feel like cheer is just amazing. Cheer tryouts coming out too. My open gym is actually tomorrow. So, yes. Wish me luck. But, yes. Yes, my favorite thing to do is cheer. And I also love to dance. It's kind of the same thing. But, yes. That's my favorite thing to do. But see, this is the tennis question. Somebody said, how does it feel being short and bad at tennis? So, I told y'all, tennis is not one of my interests anymore because I'm really bad at it. But I feel like if I keep doing it, I'll get better. But I did tennis because I wanted to stay active. Because after cheer season, I was going to be staying at the house, going to be coming straight home after school. That is not me. I don't like that. I like to get active. Like, I do not like staying home. That's one thing about it. Like, I don't like staying home. Like, unless I'm just drained and just don't feel like doing anything, I don't like staying home at all. That's one thing about it. So, I got into tennis because I feel like it was going to keep me active. And I wasn't going to, like, because you still got to run around and stuff like that. So, it was going to keep me in shape, too. Which I'm still not in shape, but your girl is getting there, so don't give her too much. But yes, and how does it feel being short? And I really don't like when people bring shorts when they like coming at me, because it's like, don't ask me how does it feel to be short, or would you want to be tall? Because short is all I know. I don't know what it feels like to be tall. I don't know what it feels like to be average. I don't know what it feels like to be medium. All I know is short. So when you ask me, do you want to be tall? Why would I want to be tall? I don't even know what that feel like. I might get tall and don't like it. So yes, don't ask me that. And I love to be short because honestly, don't nobody want no tall girlfriend. Well, most people, a lot of people like the short look. Like, a lot of people like short girls. So I actually like it down here, and I'm pretty and I'm short, baby. So don't come at me with that short mess. I hate when people come at me like that, but I handle it as I should. Like, I be very classy about it and just tell them, like, hey, all I know is short, all I'm gonna be is short, and I'm probably done growing. So stop asking me about being short. Moving on to the next question. So they said, what is my dream career? My dream career is, I do know, but it's kind of iffy, it's kind of like that. But my dream career is to become a successful business woman. I want to own my own business, and it's not just saying just doing a bracelet business. It's gonna be more than that. Like, I actually want to go to college for business. I know you don't have to, but my mom is really big on us going to college. So even if I don't have to go to college for what I want to do, she's still going to encourage me to go to college for it. So I'm going to go to college for business management. I want to be my own. I want to work for myself, like, but I still want to make big bank, you know? I want to work for myself is to make big bank. So that's what I want to do. I want to own my own business, maybe have my own shop one day. And it's not saying I'm just going to do bracelets, but think I still want to do the jewelry industry, like still want to do the fashion industry. I might add a couple things here and there, but yes, I want to be a successful businesswoman. That's what I want my career to be. And I also want to do real estate on the side. I think I'm very good at encouraging people to buy things. But thing about me is, I encourage you to buy my stuff, but if I ask you, do you want it? And then you be like, yeah, you gonna hit me up later, and you don't hit me up, I'm not gonna hit you up like, hey, did you still want this? I'm not doing that. Because if you really wanted it, you would have been hitting me up. But my mama really was trying to encourage me that there's always me that don't want it. They probably just like, I don't know. So I need to really get out of that. But that's my mindset. If you really wanted it, you would have did some other things to get it done, to get it there, to get it. Yeah, you know? Yeah, you know. So, that was that. And then I have another question. It says, what would you tell your younger self? I would definitely tell my younger self to, like, to be more, like, focus on yourself more. Because to me, I'm the type of person, when I was younger and a little bit still now, is I always feel like I have to have somebody in my corner. Because when I'm by myself, I'm not the best. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not the best when I'm by myself. So I always feel like I gotta have somebody. But I would tell my younger self, like, hey, you don't always need somebody. You're gonna get this done with or without them, regardless. So it really doesn't matter whether you got them or not. So that's what I would definitely tell my younger self. And I also tell my younger self that do what you gotta do. Like, don't always be trying to fit in with this person and that person and this person and that person. Because me now, baby, I could care less what that person over there doing. I can care less what that person over there doing. Because I stays to myself, baby. I'm very good at distancing myself from bad energy with positive energy. And it's not even positive energy. I really stay to myself, baby. I would rather stay to myself than to be with people that has nothing going for themselves. Like me, I have a lot going for myself. I have a job interview coming up. I literally like have a lot of stuff on my plate. So having people just in the way, it's just like, hey, you can go on somewhere with that, because that's not me. So I'll tell my younger self, hey, you don't need nobody. And that's not even the case. Like, people other than family, I'm not going to say I don't need my family, because yes, I do. But people you meet at school, you don't need them. Like, yes, if you make me happy, then you can stay. But if I'm constantly crashing with you, like clashing, I don't need you, because that's really not healthy on your mental health, y'all. And if y'all want a story time, then I'll give y'all a story time. But yes, that's what I would tell my younger self. Like, you don't really need these people. Don't follow nobody. Be your own self. Because I'm very, very independent now, baby. Very, very independent now. Hello. But another question is regards to cheer. Somebody said, do you plan on doing cheer in college? Me? Maya? Yes, she do. Yes, she do. I actually do plan on doing cheer in college, because that's really what I'm basing. That's not all that I'm basing what college I goes to on, but I'm definitely going to make sure you have a good cheer scene before I choose to go to your college. But yes, and I have to step my game up too if I'm definitely going to do cheer in college. But I feel like if I do 2 years on JV, 2 years on varsity, I'll be highly prepared to try out for the college teams. So I'm very super excited, but I'm not going to rush it, because I'm still finna try out for JV. And I feel like that's if you're going to do cheer, unless you just that good, then yes, varsity all 4 years is good. But I feel like getting the experience on JV is actually very good, because it teaches you, it builds you up to that varsity level. That's why I want to do it again, because I feel like, yes, I'm capable of making varsity, but do I want to do varsity? Based off what I've seen, do I want to do varsity right now? Do I feel like I have the courage to just try out for varsity only? And me, not really, because that's a lot of stress, baby. That's a lot of stress over there on that team. So I'm going to stick to JV for 1 more year, then we'll see what varsity got going. So, yes, I do plan on doing cheer in college. So another one, it says, where do you see yourself in 5 years? So in 5 years, I would be 22, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20. No, 16, 17. I'll be 21, because I turned 16 this year. So in 5 years, baby, I see myself being 21 with no kids, living the dream, got my own apartment. I want to have my own apartment literally at 18. Like, when I turn 18, baby, give me the keys, sis. But yes, at 21, I feel like I'm going to be 21 with no kids. Definitely not having any kids, baby. Y'all, that's a story for another day, y'all. Kids are stressful. I'm not saying I don't want any. No, want one, because I want one. Just one. But 21 with no kids. And I see myself being very successful. Big bank. Going on a vacation. Literally like 3 times a month. And just living the dream. Like living that life. Like that you should want to live when you're young. Like, live your life when you're young, baby. You only get one life, and I don't want to waste my life. Like, if I start young now, like, I'm 15 now, and I'm finna get a job. Like, not no working at McDonald's, not no none of that. Yes, baby, none of that. But I'm finna get a job. I feel like me as a young person, y'all already know me. If you know me, you know I'm gonna do what I gotta do to make good money. Clean money, not no bad money. So with me having to start I started a business at 13, sis, and I was making money since 13. So and my YouTube channel be good by then now, but will be good by then too. I'm not gonna give up on y'all. It may seem like I give up on y'all here and there, but I don't. Y'all be thinking about y'all in the back. But yes, I feel like I'll be very successful. I feel like I'm gonna have a good job. I feel like, but I think I'm still be in college. Yeah, I'm still be in college, but baby, I'm still going on vacation every 2 weeks. But yeah, so I feel like I'll be very successful. Definitely not having any kids. I have to stress that. I'm not having any kids, because I'm going to manifest that I don't have kids until 30. Yeah. But moving on to the next question. So this is the last question. And I basically been telling y'all throughout this video, but it's, how is your life going? Honestly, I cannot complain about life right now. Life, personally, mentally, life is straight. Physically, life is good. Mentally, because y'all, I'm telling y'all, I be feeling like I always gotta have somebody in the corner. So the people in the corner be aggravating me. Boys, specifically. So I feel like I always gotta have somebody in the corner. Every time somebody in that corner, and it be toxic. Y'all, y'all just don't know. Baby, my way or no way, that's literally how it goes. So it's always something clashing in the corner. But that's the only thing that's messing up my mental health, really. And it's not really messing it up like that bad, but also like nervousness, stress a little bit, because baby, I have a lot of stuff. I have my interview coming up, I have my church trials coming up, I have a lot coming up. So it's like I really gotta like focus, like really focus, and don't get sidetracked of what's really important, because this job is really more important than cheer. This job is important than a lot of stuff, because I'm depending on this job, because I need my school clothes, I need everything. So my life is going really good. I have got a lot of opportunities. Yes, I have got a lot of opportunities. Like at 15, baby, a lot of people don't see this at 15, and I feel like I'm doing very good for myself, because a lot of girls, y'all just don't know, or y'all maybe do know, y'all know, a lot of girls are not where I'm at 15. A lot of girls really don't have nobody at 15, but that's a story for another day. But yes, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I hope it was very informational for you. I hope you got to know what you need to know, and if you didn't find out what you wanted to know, you should have put on my Instagram what you wanted to know, because then I would have answered the question. But yes, follow my Instagrams. Follow my Instagrams, Pretty Girl Mya, pretty with one eye, girl with 2 eyes, Mya NYA. And yes, next time I do a Q&A, maybe your question will be in it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I love you guys, and see you on my next video.